Welcome everybody to GoLocal Live. It is Business Monday. We are in downtown Providence on beautiful Wade Bossett Street. The sun is shining. It almost wants to be spring. Can't quite decide. I'm Josh Fenton. This is Jhonny Leyva. He is the grand poobah, top dog, big boss over at Heroica Construction, startup in Providence in 2007, now a growing player in the construction industry. Talk about the early days of starting the company.
Oof, the early days was tough. It was in 2007.
Good time to start a construction company, by the way. You timed that perfectly.
Yeah, it was the first year in business. We did about 70,000 in revenue, so it was a really, really tough year. But it's been picking up. We've been doing great ever since, and we're growing. We're excited where we're heading.
That's great. How many people are you up to now? You started with 0, other than yourself, 1.
Correct.
Okay, and what are you up to now?
So we're up to 18 right now.
That's great.
18, and I think we're going to be bringing in another 2 or 3 before the summer's here.
So you think about that, really there was 0 growth functionally between 2007 and 2010, 11, right? Minimal growth.
Very minimal.
Yeah, I mean, you're nearly in the greatest recession of all time, coupled with a morbid construction industry. Now, let's go 2011, we start picking up some pace, and by the time we're hitting 15, 16, 17, 18, some real growth's going on.
Correct.
How are you able, as an entrepreneur, we love entrepreneurs on this show, how are you able to handle the growth? Because growth is hard.
It's painful too. It costs a lot of money, resources, finding the right people. But I think it's also finding so far I found the right people that I needed. And, you know, I invested with technology. Technology has been very functional for me, been very good to me. And that's helped me grow.
And when you say technology, you're in the commercial painting industry. Are
Correct.
you talking about cost accounting, sort of back-end accounting software?
So estimating software, takeoff software to be able to figure out quantities, project management software, accounting software, so that kind of stuff, where it helps you project costs and find out, okay, in this project, how long is it going to take me? And then does it take me that long, that kind of software.
So, you know, anybody who's painted knows a couple of golden rules. It always takes twice as long as you expect it to do.
Correct.
Are you guys a little better on that
I think
over the
so.
years? Yeah, great.
I mean, some of the people we have, so when we started, some of the people we brought in have been with me for years.
That's great. What's the biggest challenge? We were talking in the green room. I think both of us have experienced running businesses. You know, just finding great people to build your team. Is that the number? Is that really?
I think that's number one.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest issue I have is finding the right person, the right fit, that has the well-trained, ready to go. It's just not out there, especially in the construction industry. It's been very rough.
Which is harder in your industry? Do you need somebody who's skilled or somebody who you feel comfortable is going to be professional and that you can teach the skill to? Which is the
second one.
Yeah.
So the latter. I think if you have the right attitude, the right personality, if you could communicate, I'll work with you. We'll train you. And I brought somebody in like that, and that's what we've been doing. So.
And are the trade schools helpful? Are they generating? Is the Davies? Are the others, or just they're not ready for prime time?
There's not enough.
Yeah, yeah.
So actually, I've been working with the Department of Labor to train, students, and we're looking to do it in Central Falls right now. So we're working on a few things, but that's the biggest issues I have.
You're fast growing now. If you had an unlimited workforce that you felt comfortable with, that was going to be able to deliver at the quality that you demand, how much bigger could you be?
Twice.
Yeah.
Easy, no question, twice. Because you walk away from work. So
right.
I've had to work away from certain jobs just because I didn't have enough workers, and I didn't have, office staff too, because it goes both ways.
Right.
So you need a good office staff and you need good field staff.
Jhonny, where do you see the industry going right now? Where we've got projects going around the state. Some of them are high profile, but lots of your projects are not high profile. They're just good commercial work. that are taking place and companies that are expanding within their own footprint or building an addition on or whatever it might be. Talk a little bit about where you see the economy, the industry going right now.
I see only growth, to be honest with you. This year, it's going to be my best year in business. So I feel really good. I think we got some good clients, RISD, Brown, Johnson & Wales. We're meeting with Citizens Bank. So we got some big accounts that I think it's going to keep me growing.
Other than staffing, other challenges, getting paid? Is getting paid a big challenge right now? Yeah.
Yeah, usually takes 60 to 90 days.
Yeah.
So that's a long process to wait for payments because you're paying weekly. So I pay weekly. So yeah, that hurts. But I have a
don't you love that? You're paying weekly. You're getting paid on 60 to 90, right? It's great for cash flow.
Right. It's really great for cash. But I've been able to work with Commerce.
Yeah.
And they've been helpful in the SBA. With the line of credit, a sizable line of credit that keeps me rolling as the cash comes in. So I've been able to work with that.
And, even if the Rhode Island economy, you guys can do work in Mass, correct?
Correct. So we do work in Mass, we do work in Connecticut, and now a growth opportunity, it's the federal government.
Yeah.
So that's where I really want to go after that federal. There's a lot. I'm working right now at Hanscom Air Force Base in Massachusetts.
Great. Yeah.
And that's a federal job, and I got a feel for it. It was a sizable six-figure job, but small compared to what the federal spends. But I'm definitely looking into that market for growth potential.
That's great. You're at 18 now. With proper getting more trained folks on, 3 years, 5 years. How large can you get? And will it require you to open other business locations to be able to support if you start doing more work in Mass?
So
of course, keeping your headquarters here in Rhode Island.
It's always going to be here.
Yeah,
so I don't think that's going to change.
We're hometown guys. We're total homers, right?
Yeah, no, we're committed to Rhode Island.
All right,
so
good.
we're definitely committed to Rhode Island. But
don't pull a fleet on us. Don't go all big time.
No.
Okay.
I'm committed to the state. I'm committed to the city. So where I see myself, it's opening a second office in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I have meetings with Harvard University and Boston College and Boston. So there's opportunities elsewhere. But this is always going to be home, and this is where I was raised, where I'm from. So I see myself here long term.
Jhonny, how did you work with Commerce? What brought you to them? What did they provide? What did they screw up? I always like when somebody, I don't get it often, what did they screw up along the way?
I mean, screw up, I don't know yet. They haven't screwed up.
They have not screwed up yet. Yet.
But they've done a phenomenal job. So I'm looking to work with the anchors from Supply Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And they got me meetings with Citizens Bank. They got me in the door with RISD, which I'm looking to work on my first project this summer.
That's great.
They got me meetings with Roger Williams. We're working on CVS next. So they definitely have been very helpful in getting me those meet and greets and those opportunities to meet with certain anchors to do work for them.
And it only makes sense, right? What would be better for the Rhode Island economy that when major employers who, in some cases are getting tax breaks, or in the case of Brown and RISD, they're nonprofits, they get a lot of benefit from being here in Rhode Island. If they can turn around and help fuel Rhode Island companies' growth, rather than going up to Boston and bringing in some firm to come down here, which only helps Boston even more so, they should be coming over to your spot.
In agreement.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm very grateful for that.
Great. One of the things that we've talked to a lot of entrepreneurs, if somebody's sitting at their computer, watching on their phone while they're, at Dunkin' Donuts, and they're like, God, I'm tired of working for the man. I want to start my own company. What's your advice to somebody? I mean, you took the leap in 2007, maybe the worst time ever. So
the worst. So the main thing I think I took, I want people to understand it. You have to be passionate about it. You got to remember, you're going to work 90 hours a week.
Wait. You're trying to tell me you work even into the past 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
You do? How about weekends? Have you ever worked on a weekend?
Even holidays. Let's put it that way. So outside of
if people
Christmas
only
and
knew how insane entrepreneurs are and what
Yeah, it's
amount of
crazy.
time,
So,
right.
so the only way you won't burn out, you honestly have to be passionate about it. You have to love what you do. You have to look at the finished product and be proud of what you and your team have done. Because if you don't have that passion, you're gonna burn out. Sometimes you go weeks and months without a paycheck too. You know, like we put it all out there, and yeah. So you have to love this and be passionate.
There is one other, and it took, you've got to get the right team, right? So
Huge.
hire fast, fire fast is an advice a lot in the technology world. I think it's good advice. You know, within a week or two, if somebody's a good match for you, you try and work so hard to fix it. You're a good guy. You want to help them out. Have you ever fixed anybody after 2 weeks? No, it
No, you
doesn't
can't
happen.
fix them, and
No.
that's huge too. Hiring the right people, and for the right positions too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they don't know, if you could train them, I work with that. So as long as you have the right attitude, the right show up on time, be happy, be excited to be there, I'll work with you.
Jhonny, Heroica Construction, one of the success stories of Rhode Island's construction industry. Couldn't launch at a worse time, has built the company up to 18 people. People don't understand how hard it was to work through 07, 08, 09, 10. If you can survive that, you can go handle a hurricane and an earthquake simultaneously. I want to thank you so much for coming on. We're going to be right back in a second, taking a quick break, and we'll see you right back.
Thank you.